shoot back to the crib, went to track hard, got it tinted up, caught him outside. Nah, he in a, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up, catches at the light, like ain't no light at the, you ain't big enough.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always...
With a he don't pay, I make him pay. I can stop the day with what I made today. Probably won't admit it, but I paid away. Who else you know made all these millions and ain't signed no papers? Never made a statement. Wasn't there when we was rapping in the basement. They was throwing parties, we was the house party. We misbehave, gotta keep an eye on my slim, cause he's shady.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you. You go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Now the starting group for the sophomores. They've got Baller. Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Smooth. And it's Tyson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
It's good on the putback.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Smooth passes the ball. Here's Buzelis. Here's Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Smooth, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Harris passes to the captain. Takes the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. He seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Jackson misses.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Murky. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Harris. His shot is good. Harris has got 5. You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Buzelis. Carries it from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Smooth, and he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5 to the middle, and it's blocked. Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Smooth. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Baller from deep. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well. Now here is Harris.
No good, unable to end this run. It's a 2-point differential. Here's Smooth. He nails it, and we're tied up. Smooth's got his second basket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Harris outside. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And it's 7 points for MP.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yeah, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
From downtown, the putback, and it's the sophomores with the rebound. Here's Smooth. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smooth's got 12 points in the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Harris's shot is good.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Smooth. 12 points for him. Pass to Bowler. Here's Smooth. Shoots it. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Harris. Harris outside. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Here's Smooth. Buries it down low. He's got 16.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Murky. Shoots. Harris, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Smooth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The sophomore's making a switch here.
Hits.
Both good from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Dennis. At the elbow, it's Harris.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The rookies shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for your rookies, Harris. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Substitution on the court.
And Harris drops them both. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here are the sophomores with the ball. 6-point game. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Smooth's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here is Harris. Harris finds Holmes. Outside Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Smooth. And the rejection by Clark. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Shepard's checked in for ball. 1:12 left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smooth. Lays it up and banks it in. Smooth's got 22 points.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him. You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong, despite the big fella standing in the way.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here is Harris. Here's Ware. His three-pointers off the mark. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Hits. A three-pointer, no good. Rookies with the ball. The rookies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Line for 2. Clark.
And so Clark nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Smooth misses.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And an overpowering first quarter export. Already a double-digit advantage. Sophomores lead by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right, and the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
On the court for the sophomores as the second quarter gets underway. Smooth out there with lights out. Then there's Shepard, and it's Ware in at the 5.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Ware on the 3 off target. Here are the sophomores with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lights out, misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's stolen by Shepard. Down low. Out to the right wing. Pitts. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lights out's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Launches it. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got the lead up to 13 now for the sophomores.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Into the lane. Where? Good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jay's checked in for the rookies. Baller, he's checked in for the sophomores. Here's Smooth. He's got 29 points. Lets it go from deep. Jay with the rebound. Ripped away. Going inside. Smooth, that's good.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
For three. Ware, good. Ware, he's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Smooth passes the ball. There's the triple. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baller's got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in it.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The rookies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. The rookie's making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And the sophomores with possession here. They lead by 11. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The sophomores shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for the sophomores. Hits. 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. Harris has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the rookies. Here's Smooth. 32 points in the game. Pass to Ware. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Jay. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Smooth misses. And here are the rookies. They trail by 9 points. And the basket by Harris.
And the 3-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Here's Smooth. Here's Baller. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Baller's got 6 in the quarter.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's Smooth. Some solid defense from Harris.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Baller. He's got 9. Smooth passes to Baller. And a miss there on the triple. The rookie's on offense. Here's Smooth. Rebound, rookies. Jay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris passes to Jackson. And the 3-ball is good. Jay's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
From 15 feet away, Smooth misses.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Here's Jay. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Baller. Gets it from downtown. Baller's got 12 in the game. Here's Harris. He's got 12. Another steal.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Timeout.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Substitution on the court.
Baller's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field.
2 minutes.
And the basket by Harris. He's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Tyson. He has yet to score. Here's Baller. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Rookies with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And the basket by Jay.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for
Checking
him.
in for your rookies. Rookie Harris.
Here's Baller, guarded by Harris. And that one, good. 16 points for Baller.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Harris. He's got 13. Jay, the pass to Jackson. Here's Murphy. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Baller, that's good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
There's the steal. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam! He went between the legs.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Baller. He's got 20. Stripped it away.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Tries again. And the last second. That does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the sophomores. They're up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Jackson is out there with Harris. Then there's the captain. Then there's Jay. And it's Harris, and it's small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here is Harris. Puts up a deep three. That shot, no good. Here's Smooth. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And here are the rookies. Pass to Murky. Sinks the three-pointer. Murky's got 10 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Smooth. He's got 36. That's tipped. Jackson looking around. Harris misses.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
The sophomores make good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Harris. 14 points for him. Launches from deep. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Smooth. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Smooth's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
On the way, Harris. No good from outside. And here's the sophomores. 6-point lead. Smooth, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Harris. Harris outside. Here's Jay. Jackson from long range. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Gonzalez grabs the board. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Harris.
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Up and in on the layup. Harris has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The sophomores making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
From deep. Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Smooth checked in for Shepard.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Smooth. He's got 44. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Tries the spin move. Harris passes to Jay. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And that's 23 points for MP.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Smooth passes to Baller. Here's Smooth. No good off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Murky. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the sophomores with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Tyson. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the rookie's making a change here. Holmes checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Harris. 14 points for him. Harris outside. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. Here's Smooth. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Clark, he's checked in for the rookies. The sophomores have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
On the wing, Jackson. And slam dunk by Clark.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Fitz off target with his three. Ball stolen. Here's Smooth. Murphy with the rebound. Murphy's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Lights out, checked in for the sophomores. Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got 49 points in the game.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Harris passes to Harris. Lobbed up there for Clark. Cuts off the pass. Here's Smooth.
Coming on the floor for the sophomores, Khalil Ware.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Harris passes to Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Baller. Sinks that one from the post.
How about that wonderful floater he had, showing off an exquisite touch.
Harris with it. 23 points in the game. Murphy controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Bowler misses. The rookies on offense, trailing by 4. To the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Baller, guarded by Jackson. Offensive rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Harris. Back to Jackson. A steal. Here's Baller. Off target from outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
That's tipped, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
26 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Clark outside for the tie. Lights out grabs the miss. Lights out's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Baller misses. Now Clark. Here's Harris. And he hits it to tie the game up. Harris has got 16 points. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
And a look at the five for the sophomores to start the fourth quarter. We've got Smooth. He's out there with lights out. And it's Shepard in at the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Dennis. Here's Jay. Sophomores grab the miss. Lights out's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Smooth. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Shepard. Smooth passes to lights out. Yep, right through the net. And it's a 7-point sophomore lead.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's Jay. Shot to stop the run, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Baller is checked in for the sophomores. Here's Smooth. Pass to lights out. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Lights out's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by the sophomores.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Pitts got a piece of it. Ware passes to Dennis. Moving it up. And good that time. 9 points for Black Hole.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 2-point sophomore lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Smooth. Shakes him. And the rejection by Clark.
Sophomore's foul. Carlo Matkovic. First personal foul. Second team.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
The line for your rookies. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Here's Smooth. Pass to lights out. And just miss after miss right now. And it's the rookies now. Jay, the pass to Ware. There's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Smooth. It's tipped. It's stolen by Harris from deep three-point land. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Now in the lineup for the sophomores, Tyson Williams.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The rookie's making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the sophomores. Jackson kicks to Harris. Back to Jackson. Harris outside. Releases. It's hauled in by the sophomores. Waller's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here is Harris. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Here's Smooth, guarded by Harris. Here's Jay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on Cody Williams. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's the sophomores with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's the break for 3. Harris. Smooth with the rebound. Smooth's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot from 12. Here's Baller.
Out of bounds.
Rookies ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Harris has got 14 points here in the second half. Here's Smooth, guarded by Harris. Smooth passes to Ball. No good with the triple.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in the regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's Smooth. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Smooth's got 59 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here is Harris. Fires away from outside. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Jackson has the open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Harris. Williams with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got the game tied up here for the sophomores. Pass to Murphy. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Baller. Baller's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
in the fourth quarter. Takes a three. And it's the sophomores with the rebound. Floats it up for Williams. Count!
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Harris drives in to end the run. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Jay. And Jackson throws it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Harris. Outside for Jackson. Here's Jay. Left side, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Here's Murky. He's off from 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. There's Jackson with the 3. Puts up a deep 3. And so the big win by the sophomores in a tight game.
That's the end of the game.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time